Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are looking at Bleak Faith Forspoken. We checked this game out like a year ago. We watched one of the trailers and like a little bit of like a gameplay showcase for it. It's a Soulsian game that is wet. I realize that's like not a great way to describe it, but the thing that I remember the most from watching that trailer like a year ago, outside of being like, yep, looks like a Soulsian, is the amount of it was black, so I don't want to call it blood. The amount of ichor, the amount of fluids that was being just sloshed around as things got cut apart. I don't know if that's still the case, but we're going to find out. They just kind of like randomly dropped the release date. The release date is March 10th, so it's releasing, now, and they revealed that on February 17th. Everyone was kind of wondering where this game was, and then they're like, oh yeah, it releases in 3 weeks. See you soon. And everyone's like, oh. Okay, all right, cool, let's go. I grabbed more of the marketing for the game since we do have our new reaction format, so we're going to go all the way back to the initial reveal 4 years ago in February of 2019, and then we can see how much they've grown and how far they've gotten, leading all the way up to February 17th of 2023. So, let's go. I have so many thoughts with the descriptive words. Was one of them, that's gross? Because you'd be right. You got a lightsaber? See what I mean? Wet. That was a lot of fluid and a lot of squishy gooiness. What is the light that is on your model? I wonder if it's part of your rigging that we're seeing. Oh no, you're getting fucking shot, bro. That bro over there is shooting the hell out of you. What did that do? Did he just leverage himself off of your shoulder? Did you get shot in the face? Alright, Shadow of Colossus time. Go, go. Let me see with standard Soulsian rules, you fight something like that. Jesus. Alright, moving on. So we're going to go from February of 2019 to July of 2019 when they launched their Kickstarter. This is the Kickstarter announcement trailer video.
I have wrestled with death. It is the most unexciting contest you can imagine. It takes place in an ethereal grayness.
Lots of dithering.
Nothing underfoot, nothing
I understand
around.
dithering helps with performance, but man, does it look bad.
Without clamor, without glory.
But this is still really rough in the development time.
Desire for victory.
Longer time ago. They didn't have Kickstarter yet.
In a sickly, colorless atmosphere of skepticism, you find yourself without much belief in your own right, and
That's
still
cool.
less in that of your adversary. Yet I have found that when one is reduced to nothing, the opportunity for meaning arises. When one is broken, reforming one's will is inevitable. And when one has run out of hope, faith becomes strength.
That was a really impressive Kickstarter video, right? I feel like it's always a good idea for when you are launching a Kickstarter, if you have the ability to have a larger amount of things to show off, it gives people a lot more, pardon the pun, faith, considering this is Bleak Faith, in your project, right? Because then they see that you already have some like talent essentially behind it. We're going to jump forward to a gameplay showcase in June of 2020. So about an additional year's worth of work at this point. You want good marketing. You do, especially because you're asking people to have faith in something that's not actually out yet. You're asking them to essentially fund your project and invest in it in a way that the only thing that they get out of it is the product itself. Like, Kickstarters very often are just the most aggressive pre-order campaigns imaginable. And you're not even guaranteed the quality of the product or that you'll even get the product. Well, that was cool. Got like a little time zone bubble thing. Some of these animations are a bit rough, but that's okay. This was still almost 3 years ago. There's somebody over there, buddy. Really aggressive hit stop. Ow. Did that thing heal? I feel like one of those bars up top was lower before. There we go. Hit it one more time. Good job. Oh, camera did some weird leaning shit there. Go get him. Okay, that's cool. Your little time bubble also stopped the projectile. Pretty impressed with that programming-wise. That motherfucker definitely just healed. Oh, it reflected the projectile. That's also very cool. Stop healing or reloading or whatever it is. Oh, that was awkward looking. That's okay. Man, I would be so pissed at this dude. Like, just stop running away. How did you heal again? Stop it! I'm guessing that's healing and not reloading. Oh, well, he shot himself and died. It's fine. You like that take on crowdfunding, El Canadiano? I'm glad. Okay, so now we have the early gameplay reel moving forward a little bit farther in time from December up from June to December of 2020. It's more of a trailer rather than just a short fight showcase. Mirror dimension stuff. That looks kind of like the dude that was shooting at us. That looks like Mad Max. Not that, the clouds in the desert.
Every path eventually leads to a cold and perpetual solitude.
All good, Prinny.
Eventually, even that is exhausted.
How much?
Only the abyss
Are those specific walls that you can climb on, or do we have free climbing?
binding thread of all matter. Entropy. And though my body has felt the melancholy undulation of human misery, it is cold already. A form long eroded. As is time. Yet in
Oh,
the
weird.
my body, inside the
We actually got some UI elements now.
of my synthetic cortex,
It's a different enemy again.
crucible engulfed by the cold,
Are we a robot?
radiates still.
No? What are we?
The force that resists entropy.
Oh, whoa.
The soul.
Crazy looking enemies up in here. Holy shit, you're joking. Really is some Shadow of the Colossus shit going on in here. How much of this do you fight? Looked like a big catfish. Big catfish, big jellyfish. This is a really ambitious project, depending on how much of this you fight. I think that's us, Weird Robot Man. All right. Moving forward. So this is the Steam promotional video. This is now June of 2021. So what is that, like a year and a half ago? I think this is the video that we saw like a year ago. Because I think I noticed this game because it got recommended to be on Steam because I played a whole lot of Soulsians. Jesus, that's big. Really good animation work for these attacks. It's gotten faster. Of course, it's been almost a year since the trailer we just watched in this one. Horrible, creepy dragon skeleton thing. It's like a mechanical Draco Lich of death. You must be trying to get on that thing in some way with the way you're creeping around, not wanting to get noticed by it. So we have some spells in the game now. It's like a Shadow Rain style effect. No, you're fighting that thing! That was cool as hell. Are you gonna jump off of that shit? You're fucking joking, dog. This game got finished? Good fucking work.
Across the winds, wanderer.
Jeez. All right, moving forward. So we have the new teaser trailer that came out in October of 2022. So we're, what is that, like 5 months ago now? 3 developers, 1 dream. 3 people? 3 people. Fuck. Okay. Holy shit. Wow, this looks really good now. Look how smooth that animation work is. 3 people. Fuck. Fuck. I love living in gaming environments today. The fact that 3 people were like, we're just gonna make this, and then they went and made it. Alright. This is the release date trailer from February 17th. That was weird. I was worried that like the stream died or something. Yeah, like you said, Athena, again, crazy different environments. Desert, city, stone, like palaces and stuff. All wildly different looking. Holy fuck no. So many even bosses in this. Different enemies and bosses, environments. Like, I realize they've been working on it for 4 years at minimum. Probably closer to 5 or 6, if not more. But at the same time, 3D environment movement, okay. At the same time, 3 people? Jesus. Environmental destruction. Like, the reason I'm like listing off these identifiers is these are all additional things that would have needed developed and implemented by 3 people. Monster climbing. I feel like what happened is I feel like they were working and they're like, we don't know when we're releasing. We don't know when we're releasing. And then they did like a review of the project. Like, how are we doing on this? And then they went, guys, I think we're actually almost done. And everyone went, oh, well, shit, let's get a trailer together and we'll release this bitch. It's not releasing into early access either. It is just releasing. It is just coming out on Steam, and did that say the GOG? Yeah, it's releasing on GOG as well, on March 10th. Damn, I'm so freaking impressed. It looks good by any standards, let alone developed by 3 people. The environments, the enemies, the sheer scale of what they're working with in terms of what they have opened up and allowed you to do, because this is Dark Souls meets Shadow of the Colossus, and that is a wildly ambitious project, even for a major studio to take on, let alone for 3 people to take on. And as 3 people, it looks really good. Really good. Okay, one thing that we're going to check real quick, though. I want to see if we can find their Kickstarter, and I want to see how successful their Kickstarter was. So their Kickstarter was successful for technically, I guess, it got funded for a whopping $32,000. $32,000. They are from, okay, the person who put up the Kickstarter, they're from Montenegro, and they lived half their life in Cyprus. They've been an immigrant most of their life, and they currently live in the United States. Wait. Hang on. I have a college degree in art from Davidson College and played professional basketball. This guy has to be one of the most you know that meme about like the world's most interesting man? I'm from Montenegro, but lived half my life in Cyprus. I have a degree in art and played professional basketball. And now I'm making one of the most badass looking freaking video games developed by 3 people that puts AAA projects to shame. Would you like to talk? Hot damn, you don't need to talk. You just stand there and be a badass. Holy crap. He's also 3 years younger than me. Was the age on there? I didn't actually look. Oh, you just looked up the individual. I was like, I didn't see a date of birth on there. Did you just Google their name? Yes. Born July 23rd, 1995. Okay. Sorry for outing that. I don't think it matters. I literally just Googled it because it's part of your pro ballers profile. Jeez. Anyway, that looks amazing. I'll buy it and I'll play it and I'll likely enjoy it. I already like Soulsians. Shadow of the Colossus, of course, is one of the most critically acclaimed and beloved games of all time. People really like Soulsians, and you just went, now kiss. And you also made it look really good. The combat looks really satisfying. Incredible work. Incredible job. I haven't even played it yet, and I'm already just giving you tons of attention for it. And I think it's well-deserved. So that's Bleak Faith Forsaken. Go buy it. If it looks like something that's interesting to you in the slightest, it looks like a really good idea. But even if the guy has 2 guys in Europe for 3 guys in 30K, 30K is nothing, right? Like, absolutely is not any money, but that might have funded some of their development tools, you know? So, but hey, they got there. Like, they absolutely got there because it got funded when? It got funded. Oh, I don't actually have the date of when it got funded. It was in 2019, considering the Kickstarter trailer was July 2019. They were hoping to deliver by the end of 2019, and it's actually now not coming out until March of 2023, so it took an extra 4 years. When is the first trailer on their YouTube channel put up? Let's go check. The first trailer was the first one we watched, which was February 2019, and they already had some work done at that point where they were showing off some different enemies and some aspects of the combat. So they'd already been doing some work at that point. So yeah, I really hope that you get the attention that I think that you absolutely deserve, because that looks incredible. So that is Bleak Faith Forsaken, everybody. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you were part of the original Kickstarter, how are you feeling about it at this point in time? I know some people, even when a project looks really good, they just get tired of waiting on it. But, you know, they got funded in 2019. COVID hit in 2020. I can't even imagine that they were probably an in-person studio anyway. Who knows, right? I don't know. They know. If you see this video and feel like sharing some details of the development journey, I would love to hear from you. Hit me up. We can talk. But yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, 2 great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream on Twitch, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. Do go watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.